Hey guys, Jay Peak from Peak Your Interest. I'm going to start doing some game overviews. I'm not going to be reviewing games. I'm not going to be going through specific components or specific mechanics. I'm not going to be teaching you rules or anything. I'm just going to be looking at the games. I'm going to be looking at specific aspects of the games. And how we're going to describe each one is what we're going to have is a party of, like a generic fantasy RPG game. And each different character is going to have specific things that they're looking for in the games they want to play. They just got back from questing, they got all their loot, and it's time to just relax and play some board games. So, let's check out some of the different characters I have. I have 8 different ones, and each of them wants some specific stuff. So let's check them out. Alright, so the first character we have is the Warrior. She's going to be specifically looking for strategy and tactics in her games. She's going to want games where you're taking decisions that affect the game several turns down the road to benefit her, but also reacting to opponents' actions or game actions that might happen. Now the Rogue, he wants complexity. He's used to unlocking all of them locks, disabling traps and all that stuff, and he wants that same type of complexity in his games. So the heavier for him, the better. Now the Paladin, he wants player interaction. The more that players are talking with each other, talking about the game, interacting with each other on the game, he wants that the most. The next character we have is the Mage. Now she wants skill and intellect in her games. She's going to want little to no randomness, and she's going to want it to be that whoever is the best at the game is going to win. The Barbarian wants to get in there and smash things. He's going to want as much combat in his games as possible. The Sorcerer, he wants as much randomness and as much luck as possible. The more dice, the more shuffling cards, the more pulling cubes out of bags, the better for him. Now the Bard, she's going to want as much theme and story into the game as she can get. She's going to be singing songs about these games she's playing while they're out questing, and they have to be pretty heavily themed and heavily storyline driven for her to do that. And the Cleric wants the game to go on as long as possible. He wants the longest game length that he can. He's looking to spend hours at the game table playing. Now, each of these characters is either going to choose to sit in for the game and play, or they're going to pass on this game. And we're going to look at specific games each time we do an episode. And hopefully this will help you determine if a game will fit your likes or dislikes, and maybe then you can look up a review on maybe like the Dice Tower or something, and then further decide from there. So there's the party. We're going to be splitting them up, and they're going to be choosing what games they want to play and what games they're going to sit out on. I'm going to do a lot of these videos. I hope to put one out every week or two. And the first game I want to do is my favorite game of all time, Star Wars Rebellion. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys coming, watching episode 0, or the explanation video, or whatever you want to call it. So, see you at Star Wars Rebellion for Split the Party. Have fun, everybody.